we have the wonderful front of the barn and the hitching post. We walk in, ignore the mess. We are going to clean this up and make this the tack room, so I can have all my halters, bridles, girths, cinch, reins, saddles, saddle pads here, because we're not really doing goats anymore. We're gonna keep a few, but mainly get out of it. This is Chase. That's Delilah. Then we have my feed bin. I've got cat food, multiple buckets, sweet feed, alfalfa, a spare bucket that used to be weight builder, but we can get more treats. And then under this is protection against parasites, I think. Yeah, it's Strong Aid, I think, C2X, prevents against multiple viruses, infestation, for control of flowing parasites in horses, and other things. It's overall just good for them to protect their immune system, and we got it for Rural King a while back. So then we got chicken feed over here for a few chickens. I'm about to brain the boys, so they get about 2 scoops of sweet feed and 2 scoops or 1.5 scoops of alfalfa pellets. And of course, sometimes I'll put in parasite protector, whatever you want to call it, and sometimes some peppermints. So we're gonna hold off on those for now. And then in many of my videos, I'm sure you've seen this lovely area where I've done Gunner's hooves, tied them up, groomed him, just taken pictures. These are my cross ties. I love this spot. Whenever I bring him in from their stall, I'll have him walk here and he'll eat his grain, which I'm about to do. I have my grooming kit, bell boots, both boots, soda, because I need caffeine. Stoney's bridle, split reins, 1 cross tie, 2 cross tie. Gunner's bitless bridle, Gunner's halter, wonderful saddle pad collection. My barrel saddle, and then my black trail saddle into this. My Western Pleasure saddle, a random black saddle I found, Sugarfoot Surrey cart, Stoney's old saddle there, and then my English saddle under that blanket. And then I've got Sugarfoot's driving gear there. Then we got Sugarfoot stall, Gunner stall, which is currently used for storage, so the alleyway's clear. Then their running stall. Hi, Stoney. I gotta get rid of your boogers. And then, of course, there's Gunner. Hi, cutie. And as per usual, they all get 1 scoop. And I put Gunner's in here, and I let him in, and then I go feed the boys in their pan. So while I let Gunner in, I put that there, and close the feed bin and the door. Come on, Gunner. Good boy. Pony secured. You need a good groom. Now for the other 2. This is our old horse trailer that we turned into a chicken coop. Old chicken coop. This is their dry lot. Of course, they're in here because it's fall now. We gotta get them a hay roll today. Doing that later. And down there they can go into the woods once that's opened up for pasture, but it's fall right now. That's their running shed over there. That is an old shed that they're completely sectioned off from so they won't get hurt. That is the access road in my neighbor's field that I ride in, and then that goes up to the yard where I do barrels and other stuff. Okay, so I'm trying back boots on him for the first time. So we'll see how this goes. He was picking his feet up a little funny, but to be fair, he's like never ever had back boots on. So the closest thing he's had is vet wrap because he hurt himself a lot when he was younger. let me just show you. Scar 1, Scar 2 is somewhere under that boot. Scar 3, Scar 4 is also under that boot. He has a scar somewhere under here from last spring. There is no scar anymore, but he ripped a piece of skin off there in January. And I'm pretty sure there's another one on one of those legs, but I am not sure. But yeah, he hurt himself a lot when he was younger. One of which included getting himself stuck under the barn wall. Menace, but I love him. Okay, so he's doing a heck of a lot better than I thought he would. He's walking normally, which is also kind of scary because he might have a secret plan to throw me off later. So let's just hope it isn't that. Maybe an average size to medium horse, but so coming. Good. Cheers. Okay, so I got an idea for a bareback pad, and now we're gonna try it.